of two types. One is atomic operation, another one is non-atomic operation. What is this atomic and non-atomic? Let me give you. When I say, when I am working with 10 records, let us say, list of account, there are 10 records. Then I told insert accounts. When I am inserting a group of record, if any one of the record fail, in a group of record, if any one of the record fail, will the entire operation will fail or only that particular record will fail is the question mark. When I am working with a group of record, when the DML is performed on a group of record, when a DML is performed on a group of record, if any one of the record fail, only that record will fail or the entire records will fail is the question mark. This is identified by atomic or non-atomic. Atomic means do all or don't do any. Insert all or don't insert any. Insert all or insert none. Update all or update none, which is called atomic. Any DML operation I perform with the keywords insert, update, delete, upset, merge is atomic operation. Any DML operation I perform with the keywords insert, update, delete, upset, merge is a atomic operation. If you want to make it as a non-atomic operation, then we need to go for database methods. What is this non-atomic? If any one of the record fail, only that record will fail, rest of the data will continue. Rest of the operation will continue. When any one of the record fail, only that particular record will fail, rest of the operation will continue, which is a non-atomic. If you want to perform a non-atomic, then we are supposed to go with database dot method, database dot insert, database dot update, database dot delete, corresponding methods. I hope you are clear. So whatever the DML operation we have done yesterday, it is what? Atomic operation. Now let us see how this non-atomic can be performed. So we are covering non-atomic operation. Look at the point. First, we are supposed to understand database dot error. What is the first class we need to understand? Database dot error. What is that database dot error? First thing that we need to look at database dot error. What is that database dot error? Boss, when you say database dot error, this class will contain all the errors that are generated. This class will contain all the errors. One quick minute. Yeah. This class will contain all the errors that are generated during the DML operation. Whenever you are making a DML operation, whatever the errors that are encountered, they are stored in this class. So what will be there in database.error class? This will contain all the errors that are generated on the DML operation. This will contain all the errors that are generated on the DML operation. Now look at the format. What are the methods we got? First one we got database dot get fields. What is that database dot get fields? whenever I say database dot get fields, whenever I say database dot get fields, it will specify list of fields on which we encountered the error. While inserting the data, DML failed because the required field called name is missing. While inserting the data, DML failed because there is a validation rule on the salary. It says salary less than 30,000 failed. So because of which field the DML operation failed. When DML failed, why it failed? Maybe you have not entered the required value. Maybe you have not entered the value properly. It is expecting a text, you gave a number. It is expecting a number, you gave a text. Right. Which field? On which field the error has occurred? So when I say get field, it will give me list of fields on which the error has occurred. List of fields on which the error has occurred. Then we have get message. What is the error message that is generated? What is the error message? What is the error message? What is the error message that is generated? Now, once again I give database.error. It is a predefined Apex class which is defined under the namespace of database. Error class represents information about the errors that occurred during the DML operation. Get fields, it will give you a list of fields on which error has occurred. Then next we have get message. Get message. This will give you error message that is generated during DML operation. For every error, there will be a status code. What is the status code we receive? Right. So what are the methods we have? Get fields, get message, get status. Then we have database.save result. What is this database.save result? Look at the point. Whenever I am performing insert or update, whenever we are performing insert or update, whenever we are performing insert or update, whenever we are performing insert operation or update operation, then we need to know status of the DML. What is the status? Is it success or a failure? You are trying to insert, but is it success? Right? If it is error, we have database.error. But how do you know whether it is a success or a failure? You should know whether it is a success or a failure. That's why we have database.save result. What is this database.save result? This will specify status of the DML operation. This will specify status of the DML operation. Database.save result. This will specify status of the DML operation. Is it success or not? If success, we get the ID of the record. If it is failure, we get the error message. Now, if the record is successfully inserted, we will get the ID of the record. If it is not inserted, we are going to get error message. So, we have three methods here. What are the three methods? Is success. It will give you true or false. Then I have get ID. This will give you get ID. This will return you get errors. So we have is success, get ID, get errors. We have is success, get ID, get errors. Is success will give you true or false. Get ID will give you ID of the record. Get errors will give you list of errors that are generated during the DML operation. I hope you are good with this. Now for every record, one save result. For every record, one save result. For if you are trying to insert 10 record, 10 save result. So the save result is for a particular record. If there are 10 records, there will be a 10 save results. I hope you are good with this. Right. So let me give you demonstration of an example. Let me demonstrate this with an example. Then I have given accounts dot add. I'm giving accounts dot add insert accounts. Now what was this? Database dot insert. List of record false. If I say false, it is non-atomic DML operation. If I give it as a true, it is atomic DML operation. If I say database dot insert accounts comma false, it is non-atomic DML operation. False means non-atomic. True means atomic. False means non-atomic. True means atomic. Am I clear? Okay. Now let us take one by one record for database dot save result. If SR dot is, if it is success, SR dot is success, then get me the ID of the record. If it is not success, there will be errors. Errors equal to if it is success, get the ID. If it is the failure, get the errors. Take one by one error. Get fields. So look at this. Try to understand. It is a group of records. In the second account, I have not entered the name. It is a group of accounts. In the second account, I have not entered the account name. Account name is a mandatory field. Whenever you want to create an account, it is a must that you have to create an account name. But in the second record, account name is not given. In the second record, account name is not given. In the second record, account name is not given. So obviously, second record will fail. So one record is success, one record is failure. Now when you say database dot insert list of S object false. Now we are asking run the operation as non-atomic. When you are asking to run the operation as non-atomic, then we are saying. When you are asking the operation to run as non-atomic, then we are saying get the save result. In the save result, is it success or a failure? If it is success, SR dot is success. Then get the ID of the record. If it is failure, get the error message. Right, boss? Let me execute the program. Look at this. Record created. One record is successfully created. Other record failed. Because of which? Name field. Why? What is the message? Required field missing. Required field missing. I hope you are good with this. Required field missing. I hope you are good. Clear for everyone. Now, record created, fields, required fields are missing. I hope you are good. Clear for everyone? Okay. This is how we are handling the operation. Let us go to the next one. People have followed this. Right? What was that? Previously, the same thing if I give it like this. True. DML failed. Why it is inserting like a atomic? Atomic means any one record fail, entire operation will fail. I hope you are good. People are good with this. Clear for everyone? Followed everyone? Followed boss? Right. Similarly, now I told database dot save result. It is for insert and update. If it is a delete, database dot delete result. Again, what is the concept? E-success, get ID, get errors. If it is for undelete, database dot undelete, E-success, get ID, get errors. Are you clear about this format? Are you clear about this format? So atomic or non-atomic. Let me make it one more time. So when you are making a DML, tell me what are the keywords we have? Insert, merge. Insert, update, delete, upset, undelete, merge. This is how we create. All these keywords are what? Atomic. If you want to run like an non-atomic, similarly we have now all these are what? Atomic. Above one is atomic, below one is non-atomic. Insert will give you save result, update will give you save result, delete will give you delete result, undelete will give you undelete result, merge will give you merge result, upset will give you upset result. I hope you are good with this. I hope you are good. Followed? Right. Now, let us do some exercises now. First, let us finish. Insert we have seen, update we have seen, delete we have seen, upset we have seen, undelete, what is that? Merge we have not seen. Let me give you merge concept, then we go for some exercises. Look at the concept. I have account 1. This is how we get it. Now, we are trying to say merge. Merge account 1, account 2. When I say merge account 1, account 2, what will happen? These account 2 GL records are added to account 1. Account 2 is deleted. Again I repeat. Merge account 1, account 2. Child records of account 2. Child records of account 2 are reassigned to account 1. Child records of account 2 are reassigned to account 1 and account 2 is deleted. Again, child records of account 2 are reassigned to account 1. Child records of account 2 are reassigned to account 1 and account 2 is deleted. I hope you are good with this. This is called merge. When do you go for this? If there are any duplicate records. If there are any duplicate records, if you want to join them as a single record, we will go for this. Now let us say there are two records which are there on the name of capital. Then I want to join them as a single record. Then I will go for it. But child records may be different. There is a reason. Child records of account 2 are reassigned to account 1 and account 2 is deleted. I hope you are good with this. People are good with this. Clear for everyone? Merge. Merge. Joining the child records of, reassigning the child records of account 2 to account 1 and delete account 2. Let me demonstrate one example. Wipro records are here. Right. This is how we have. There are three accounts with the name of Wipro. Get the accounts. Take one by one account. What I'm doing? Accounts of I. We need to merge. Merge. Accounts of I. What I'm doing? Trying to merge two accounts. First account with the second account. What was that?
Accounts I+1.
Accounts. Merge filed ID, first error. Let me demonstrate simple. Somehow I got some duplicate rules here. Right. So account one, contact one, account two, contact two. Then what I'm doing here? Merge. I told merge ACC, my ACC. Go back here. You got ABC one. Go to this. What are the contacts? Kiran K, Satish M. Satish M, Kiran K. Actually, Kiran K is the contact of XYZ. But it was reassigned to so ABC one. Go to recycle bin and see XYZ is deleted or not. Right, boss? Now, what is the XYZ second account? The child records of XYZ are reassigned to ABC and XYZ is deleted. Did you find this point? Now look at this. Now merge ACC my A. The child records of my ACC child record Kiran K is reassigned to ACC. Then XYZ is deleted. Are you getting my point? Visclade is used for what? Duplicates. If you have a duplicate, if you want to join them like a single record, we'll use this. If you have a duplicate records, if you want to join them like a single record, we will use this. I hope you are good with this. So insert, update, upset, merge, and delete. These are the operations what we have. I hope you have followed this example. Okay. Let us take some use cases to understand this. Fetch all the accounts, contacts of those accounts. Fetch all the contacts of those accounts whose industry is energy and delete the contacts. Fetch all the contacts of those accounts whose industry is energy.
Satish, can you show me the before example in the logs, please, once?
log, no, that you will not be finding from the log because I didn't go with any debugs here, right? Then how we are fetching it? List of account is equal to select ID, select contacts from account industry equal to, then I want to get all the contacts. Contacts dot add all. Change the list here. Next one. On account object, we have a field called number of opportunities. Write a query. all the accounts. Write a query to fetch all the accounts with the corresponding opportunities. Update the number of opti field. Write a query to fetch all the accounts with the corresponding opportunities. Update number of opti field on account with count of number of opportunities for account.
What is the field name on account to get the number of opportunities?
Here you don't know, on the account there is a field called number of opti. This is the field. So what I'm doing, list of accounts equal to account. What I'm doing for accounts. What I was supposed to do, of opti equal to a dot update accounts. I hope you are good with this. Clear for everyone? Clear for everyone? Just we want the count of number of opportunities. A is an account. A dot opportunities will give you list of opportunities associated with the account. Dot size will give you count of number of opportunities. Am I clear with this? Am I clear with this? So let us go to the next. Let us go to the next one. Now, transaction control statements. Transaction control statements, which are nothing but save key, save point and roll back. Now, look at this example, everyone. Look at this example, everyone. Everyone, listen carefully. Now, is it a single DML or multiple DMLs? So, when we say atomic or non-atomic, every individual DML is and this is one more DML statement. This will also run like atomic or suppose I give this. Then what will happen? Account will be inserted successfully, but the contact will be failed because in the contact last name is a must. Now every DML statement will run independently. Now line number 5 is independent from line number 8. Line number 5 failed. Line number 5 failed. Come to catch block. Line number 8 failed. 5 will be successful. Then 8 failed, come to catch block. Then what happened? Account will be inserted, but a contact will not be inserted. Because every DML statement is independent. If line number 5 fails, what happened? Line number 5 fails, it comes to the catch block, line number 10 will execute. No, line number 5 is successful. Then account is inserted. Then I go to 7 and 8. When I am trying to insert the contact fail. When I am trying to insert the contact fail. When the contact failed, then what happened? Account is successful. Contact failed. When the contact failed, it comes to catch block. Contact failed, it comes to catch block. Are you getting my point? Now, this is independent, this is independent. If this is successful, then it comes to here. If it is failed, only contact will fail. Account is already successful. But what is my requirement? I am saying perform both the DMLs or don't perform any DML. Previously I told perform the DML on all the records or don't perform the DML on all the records. Here I am saying perform all the DMLs or don't perform any DML. That means if you want to insert account and contact both of them, otherwise cancel both of them. Did you get my point? Look at this format, boss. Once again. Basically, try catch, what will happen? This is my try catch. Now, error recorded 1. Then what is the order of execution? If error recorded 1, what is the order of execution? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Line number 2, error occurred. So what happened? 1, 4, 5, 6. Error occurred at line number 3. Order of execution 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. No error. Am I right? If error has occurred at line number 3, statement 3, 1 and 2 are executed or not? Right? So if one is error occurred at line number 1, error occurred at line number 1, what will happen? It will come to catch. So it depends upon where the error has occurred, right? Am I right or no? Are you clear about this try catch first? Right? Are you clear about the try catch? The same story I was trying to apply in the DML. I have insert my data. So exception. Now tell me if account failed. If account failed, what is the output I am going to get? My error. Account, okay, there is no error at the account. The contact failed. Then what happened? Account is inserted successfully. Then it prints my error. If lead failed, account is inserted successfully, contact is inserted successfully, then it comes to the catch. Am I right? Now what I am saying, don't do the partial operation. Either you run all the three or don't run any one. Okay, don't do insertion of account, cancel contact and lead. If you want to perform, insert all the three, others don't insert. Okay, all the three DMLs should be performed or none of the DMLs should be performed. Then we go for what? Transaction control statements. Then we go for what? Transactional control statement. Either all the DMLs in this should be executed or none of the DMLs should be executed. Now what is this example? Let us see. Now I have data in the database. This is the data what I got. It is an account object. Your last name. Right. This is the database what I have. Right now in my database, this is the data what I have. Then I told create a save point. When I create a save point, at this moment, whatever the data we have in the database, that is referred with SP. When I create a save point, at the time of creating a save point, whatever the data we have, the data is referred with the save point. Then after creating a save point, I made some changes. Now what did I do? This is the data. I made some changes on the data. Now after creating a save point, I made some changes. When I made some changes, I felt I need to come back to the old database. I made some changes. This is the current data what I have. This is the actual database. On this database, I made some changes. After making the changes, this is the data what I have. Now I felt there is something wrong. I want to come back to the old data. Then what I will do? I'll say roll back to SP. When I say roll back to SP, at the time of creating the save point, whatever the data was there, it will come back to the same data. That means your current data will be replaced with the old data which is available at the time of creating a save point. The current data will be replaced with the old data which is available. Simple, boss. You open a program. Now you open any Visual Force page. We are making some changes. I'm making some changes. Right? When I'm trying to delete it, what it is asking? There are some changes which are there. Do you want to say yes or no? When I say no, what happened? Whatever the changes I made, they are not saved. Again, I'm going back to the old copy. I made some changes. When you say yes, the changes are committed. No, we come back to the old copy. Are you getting my point? Already I have a old copy. I made some changes. Then when you feel it's not good, you can simply say no, it will come back to the old one. Getting my point? Same concept is applied on database as a save point and rollback. Same concept is applied on the database as a save point and rollback. Now the previous example what I give. Look at the example. What is the example? Account, contact, opportunity. If all the three are successful, commit the changes. If contact failed, roll back. Roll back means what? Cancel account also. If opportunity failed, account, contact, opportunity. Three records I am trying to insert. If account is successful, it will be successful. Contact failed, account will be successful, contact and opportunity fails. If opportunity fails, account and contact will be successful, only opportunity fails. Now what I am saying, if you want to insert all the three. Otherwise, don't insert. So what I'm going to do now, look at the point. I'm going to say save point SP equal to the base. Right now, at this moment, whatever the data was there in the database, that is referred with the save point. After save point, I am making these changes. If both of them are inserted, I don't have any problem. But if any one of the record is failed, then I told database.rollback SP. SP means if any one of the record failed, again go back to the old database only. When I say go back to old database, whatever the account you created, that will be lost. Look at the point. Is there any problem with the account? No. But contact, Yes. Last name is not there. As there is no record called, as there is no field called last name, obviously it will fail. The contact will fail. Account success, contact failed. Then it come back to what? Catch. When you come back to catch, what I'm saying? Roll back to SP. Roll back to SP means at the time of creating the save point, whatever the data was there, the data will be coming back. So at the time of creating the save point, do you have this DML testing record? No. So whatever there is inserted, there will be removed from the database. Do you get my point? After the creation of save point, whatever the changes you made, all of them will be lost. When I say roll back to SP, after the creation of save point, whatever the changes you made, all that will be lost. After creating the save point, whatever the changes you made, all of them will be lost. After creating the save point, whatever the changes you made, all of them will be lost. Let us see. DML testing. Go back and check. We don't have any record called DML testing. Go to recyclability and check. Here also not there because the record is not committed. But we are trying to attempt inserting of DML testing. There is no error here. There is no error here. So when we say save point, we are creating the instance of the database which is available at this point. Then we are making some changes. If anything goes wrong, I can simply say revert back to the old instance of the database. Revert back to the old instance of database. Are you getting my point? Followed? Right, boss? So what was this called? Save point and rollback. Did you follow this point here? They are called transactional control statement. Boss, whatever the database I have right now, take the copy of it. Then make the changes. Make the changes. At any time you felt it is not good, you want to revert back, you can simply say roll back to save point. So whatever the changes you made after the save point, everything will be lost. Everything will be lost. I hope you are good. I hope you are good with this. Clear? Clear, boss? Right? Okay. So let us go to the next one. I hope everyone has followed this. Okay. Theoretical notes you can access from here. I pasted here already. You can access the theoretical notes. Okay. Now let us go back to the next one.
Sir, I have a question here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So transactional control statements are usually for more than many DML operations, which performs like an atomic operation, right? Means in atomic operation.
Partially, your statement is right. Okay. Now you want to run the operation as atomic, transaction as atomic, then we go for this. Transaction as atomic. Now the moment I say transaction, I call this. This is a transaction. In the transaction, DML1, now all of them together is a transaction. Atomic or non-atomic. DML is atomic or non-atomic. Every individual DML statement is atomic or non-atomic. Like this, it is a DML statement. Now, all the DML statements within the transaction. I want to run a group of DML statements in the transaction as atomic. Group of DML statements in the transaction as atomic. That means group of DML statements has to run or should not run. Then I will go for transaction control. Individual DML statement is atomic or non-atomic. Now when I say transaction, it's a method call. A group of statements together, group of DMLs, group of statements together I want to run as atomic or non-atomic. Did you get my point, boss? Transaction means is a group of statement. DML means a single statement. Insert is a DML. Update is a DML. Transaction is a group of statement that may contain DML, may not contain DML. That may contain one DML, multiple DMLs, or okay, zero DMLs. Did you get my point here? Transaction, not an individual DML. Void, call me. Select count. Then I told if count is greater than 5, then what is that? After inserting a new record, check out how many account records are there with industry equal energy. If the number of records are greater than 5, roll back to save point. Roll back to save point means what? Whatever the new account I inserted, that will be cancelled. So it is a transaction. It is a method call. What is a DML? This is a DML. Are you getting my point? So when I say transaction, it is a method call. A group of statements are running together. Then you want to handle the transaction as run the transaction or don't run the transaction. Then I can go with the save point and roll back. This transaction may have a single statement, single DML statement, or a group of DML statement. In this example, how many DMLs I have taken? Only one DML. Am I right or wrong? Only I have taken one insert account. But according to my business logic, whenever a new account is created, and if the number of accounts with industry has energy equal to 5, greater than 5, then revert back to the old database. Are you clear? Are you clear? So what is the save point? This will create an instance of the current database. For the current database, it is creating instance. Boss, right now, whatever the data is there, that is referred with this. Then I am making some changes on it. Right? Whenever you want to come back to the old instance, I can say roll back to SP. I hope you are good. I hope you are good with this. Clear for everyone? Right, boss? Okay. So that's all from my end for the day. So we continue. Yeah.
Satish, you said that save point is a current instance of the database. If we roll back, is it going to the previous
Yeah, it will go to previous.
part,
Exactly.
previous database instance or like that?
Previous copy only.
Previous copy only.
Exactly.
Okay, that means if in the previous database there are 4 records, and in the current instance there are 5 records. The changes has been like there is a 5 records. Though if we are going to the rollback, then it will be going for that 4 records or a database.
Exactly. Now I can create multiple save points actually.
Okay.
Now SP2, then let us say there are 2 records already existing.
Insert A1. Insert A1.
Then I say SP2, then roll back SP2, then I write a circle query. Then we get del capital Wipro. The same thing if I say database dot rollback SP1, when I read this query, is that clear?
Yeah.
Right.
And Sadish, one more question. Can you explain a little bit about try and catch block? Actually,
We'll see it. See, if any error occurred at the try, it will go to catch.
okay.
When there is a possibility of an error, we write try catch. We are not sure, but there is a possibility. We are not sure, but there is a possibility. Then we write try catch. If there is no problem in the try, if there is no problem in the try, then output will be 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. If the problem is occurring at line number 2, if error is occurring at line number 2, it stop executing the try block, go to catch. So it will go 1, stop executing the try block, go to catch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If the error is occurring at line number 3, 1, 2, stop executing the remaining statement. Wherever the error occur, stop executing the block, go to catch. Right. Yes.
Okay.
Satish,
So it will take around 20 seconds కదా అయిపోతుంది 15 and 15.
Satish,
You can take when you're leaving, then you can take it online. Last class miss anyway, online connect చేసుకోండి.